is one of your favorite features that YouTube got rid of that you're like, oh no, I wanted that to stay? Like bulletins or something? Or remember bulletins? That was a thing once.
Yeah, I never used them.
I never did I. But some people did, and it was really useful.
I mean, they have a lot of new layouts. I don't make new layouts every 6 months. I don't like that personally.
2 layouts ago was my favorite.
Yeah.
Back when it was like channel comments. I mean, it was a little bit weird because like, people could change their font color inside the boxes and their background color, and so you like couldn't read it. It's like turquoise blue over like a yellow, and you can't read that. You know what I mean? But if they could have mixed like 2 channels ago with the one that they just got rid of, I think that would have been a good thing.
They're always experimenting, but
yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah. I mean, they always say like they know what they're doing, and they're going in the right direction because views are up and everything, but are views just up because YouTube is just getting better and like expanding and people are loving it more and more?
I think it's a combination. YouTube does a good job at promoting YouTubers, whether it's something like Comedy Week or something like that. Yeah. YouTube does a good job at supporting. It may be a little harder to get discovered now because of the way things are set up, but I think for the most part, if you just get out there, YouTube will put support your way.
Yeah. Did you ever get a featured video?
Yeah. My first, actually, when I saw YouTube as something I could probably do, I got featured on the homepage maybe in 2009, which was a really big deal back then.
Yeah.
Because I went from probably 4,000 views to 100,000 in 24 hours.
Wow.
And so back then, that was really the way to kind of try to get popular, but it was really random. Just getting on the homepage.
Yeah. And then after that, it was like, if you got enough thumbs up, then you could maybe be in like the top for that category, right? So like, if someone, please thumb up this video and share it with your friends.
A lot of scamming going on.
Yeah. Oh, it's so funny. It's funny how it's evolved. How do you feel the YouTube community has changed since then?
I think it's getting better and bigger. Events like these, it's awesome to see people within 4 months, 5 months coming out and supporting everybody. And YouTube community, you look at a lot of top YouTubers, they're really close. They participate in each other, they go to each other's weddings, and I think YouTube is basically just one big family with friends, and it's just getting better.
Cool. And you mentioned about how like it's, I asked you like what's one of the best things YouTube's ever done for you. It's like it's been a job, right? It's been a paycheck. There's some people online, and it's the same thing with music. Like when you sign a record deal, it's like, oh, you sold out. It's like, oh, like you're selling if you're making money. But I mean, do you feel like that's kind of just like that's not the whole community? I mean, because those are the people that like you notice the most, right? It's the haters, the people saying negative things. There could be like a million nice comments, but you find these little negative ones, right? And so, I don't know, what are your thoughts on that? I don't even know what the question was there. I just kind of said things.
Yeah, it was, when you first start off, there's a lot of stupid comments. Excuse me. But as the community grows, like, I used to go, because I'm not one to be shy. If somebody leaves me a nasty comment, I'll say something back to them. but now my audience, they do it for me. I mean, they're disliking that comment, or they're responding to them. So that's a good thing. Your audience, your community, they support you. So it's always good to support them because they'll support you back and have your back. And so that's a good thing about comments. But sometimes they do get on your nerves, the comments.
Yeah. It's funny, eh? It's funny how like you can have like 100 people comment on a video, and 99 say nice things. But you put more energy into that one negative person. It's like, why can't they like me? You know what I mean? It's like, why are they being so mean?
I usually comment back and then block them.
Yeah.
Get the last word.
It's like, no, you can't block them. It was like, what? Matt G is big for that. Matt G is supposed to be here somewhere, and he said that the best thing that he does is somebody writes like a big paragraph, just like a hateful comment, and it's like, no, you are, and then just that's it. And then there's like, it like infuriates them because he like literally just didn't even care to their big huge thing. So it's funny. Yeah, YouTube community is definitely interesting, but I think it's great that like people are able to make a living and then provide us with all this content so that we can watch that. It's the same as television stars getting paid to make TV so that we can enjoy it.
Again, I think traditionally some people think there's no work put into these videos. It doesn't take time, but the videos can take time. It depends on what type of videos you do, but they do take time and money sometimes. I know for me, it's still, even to this day, but with tech, I buy a lot of the products that I review.
Yeah.
Not all of them, but I do buy some of them. And that's money out of my pocket. And I don't always get that back in my videos. But if I know my audience wants to see me review that product, I'm going to go buy it and support it. And I just see it as an investment for the most part. And so when people get mad if somebody's making money or I'm making money, I say shut up.
That's the thing, right? Like say I don't know, somebody buys something that costs $20, but their video only made $15 with that specific video. You're down $5, but you want to make that video, you want to make that content. But yeah, I had another question just as you were saying that, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, with the stuff that you review, sometimes you have it's on loan to you, correct? Like they're like, hey, you can review this, but then you have to give it back afterward, right?
A couple times. Most of it with tech, they just send you the product and you just keep it. So
Yeah.
I'm cool with that. So I flip it, I sell it on Amazon, and give it to my friends and family. Kind of make more money with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it depends on the company.
Yeah. Do you ever do giveaways where it's like it's like a product, a hot product that you know that your viewers would love? You give it out?
Yeah, I always do giveaways. Ever since my beginning days, it's a good way to give back to your community. iPads, cell phones, things like that. I give away.
Yeah. Cool. So go get something for free, guys. Go watch and win. So yeah. Have you been to many other conventions?
Yeah, I've been to VidCon every year.
Yeah.
And yeah, I've just been to mostly all the VidCons. Yeah.
Okay. So do you think vloggerfair, it's only in the morning of the first day. Do you think this is something that's going to make a difference and something we can see happen every year?
I think it is. I think because this conference is mostly just on vlogging. Again, it's going to be more personal. Not as big as VidCon,
Yeah.
but it doesn't need to be.
Yeah.
I think it's just something that, again, it's a lot more personal. And we got a lot of good vendors here so far, a lot of good sponsors. So it's on the right track.
You know what I love? Okay, so here's the thing. YouTube has a bunch of these different conferences or fairs or gatherings, and VidCon started out small. The first one was small. Second, I went to number 2. I missed out on number 1. I went to VidCon 2, and so on and so on. And I went to Playlist 2, and so on and so on. But it's funny because they are all growing every year. So it's almost kind of cool that a new one starts every now and again, because it's fun to go to the beginning one where it's very small, intimate, hanging out, meeting people, but it's also great to go to the big ones because VidCon is obviously a lot of fun and there's a lot going on.
Yeah, the good thing about this, there's people way bigger than me. Justine, Shay Carl, VidCon, they're swamped. Here they're gonna be around here. You can be able to get one-on-one with them more than likely. So I love it that it's small. If it gets bigger, that's great too. But I like things when they first start off.
Yeah. And so you said about Justine, Shay Carl, big YouTubers. Were there any that really inspired you when you started making videos?
Yeah, honestly, it was Chris Perillo, because he's a nerd just like I am. He really inspired me to do videos because I was looking to get a new computer and stuff. And I came across his channel and I said, I've never heard from TV. And yeah, he really kind of inspired me to do it. Leo Laporte, he's not really big on YouTube, but another big guy in the tech community kind of inspired me.
It's funny because it's funny that you were looking for a new computer and then stumbled across a video or something like this, right? It's funny when I'm trying to do something with software. I'm how do I do this? I don't know the command. I know there's a way of doing this, so I look it up online. I'm oh, okay. And then I end up finding a few people that are always in my top search results on how to use software. And then the odd convention, I'm I know you. You helped me out big time. You know what I mean? It's funny. That's what's so cool about this is that the community is so small. You run into these people. So cool. Any other last questions? Any last questions before he jumps off stage here? Anyone else want to know some stuff about tech? Or about his personal life? Are you single? Is that a thing that we can talk about? Are you guys interested? So no? Alright, dude. Well, thank you very much. It's a pleasure. Alright.
Thanks, guys.
So we're going to take a break for 5 minutes, and then we're going to be back doing some more interviews, some more Q&A with some more YouTubers. Sound good? You guys into that? 5 minutes. Go pee and make it quick.